Allah the Almighty, Allahu Allah, protect me and guide me, Allahu Allah, oh, to your love and mercy, Allahu Allah, Ya Allah, don't deprive me.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, dear viewers in the house. Welcome to Ramadan Connect, where you get to learn about do's and don'ts of holy month of Ramadan, and of course the entire Islamic religion. My name is Zainab Yekin, and Ramadan Connect is a program that is specially packaged this Ramadan period for you to better our understanding of the holy month of Ramadan. I'm not doing this alone. I would love to let you know that Ramadan Connect has three fantastic segments. We have the tafsir segment, we have the Anashid segment, where we fix you up with inspirational songs, Islamic songs. Also, we have the nutrition segment, where we'll talk to you about what to consume during iftar and sahur. You might want to stick around to learn more about Ramadan Connect and its package while we go on a short break. Don't forget, Ramadan Connect.
يبكي يسأل خالقه فأتاه الوحي فأشرق اقرأ اقرأ يا محمد السلام عليك يا رسول الله السلام عليك يا حبيبي يا نبي الله السلام عليك يا رسول الله السلام عليك يا حبيبي يا نبي الله يا طيبة جئتك صبا لرسول الله.
Hey, welcome back to Ramadan Connect. If you're just joining us, it's another fantastic episode today, and you don't want to miss out on that. Ustaz, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Okay, so my viewers in the house have been looking forward to the tafsir segments that you are giving us today. So what are we discussing today on iftar? On tafsir segments.
Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen wa salatu wa salam ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa jamila qalla sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. All praise be to Almighty Allah, the Lord of the universe, and our special salam. May the peace and blessings of Almighty Allah be with the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and the Muslim Ummah in general. Today, inshallah, we'll be talking about a very interesting topic, which is technology. It's combined of two words. We have the tech and the logic. The tech is technical, while the logic is combined with it. Now, this simply means a positive innovation. Now, Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Holy Quran, and make we Muslims to always have this as a special prayer. That is, Rabbi Sidni Ilma. That means that Almighty Allah should increase us in knowledge. So when Allah do this, that is, Allah encourage what is called innovations, bringing new things into life and making things easier and convenient for us. And that's what leads to Islam, which is peace. Now, let's talk about the technology aspect of it. The Islamic scholars, they have done a lot of things in order to improve the Islamic standards. For example, we have one of the Islamic scholars, which his name is what lead to Qazim, or what we call Al-Qazim. That is his name, Musa Al-Qazim, and that is lead to the acknowledge of the technology. That is Musa al-Khwarizm. Then in later on, we have other people who contribute towards this program, apart from the abacus or such as Babbage, which use the modern technology today. These have been, in the Quran for a long time. Now, let's talk about the spreading of Islam through the technology. Now, today in modern life, we have the use of different targets, the new technology being introduced, like we have our mobile phone, we have our online and offline.
That's
now,
right.
Muslims can, spread Islam through the online programs, like, organize the program through the YouTube, get to reach a lot of people within a twinkle of eyes. The same thing with social media too. With this modern social media, Muslims were, using this to expand Islam by this TikTok. We have different lecture on TikTok, we have different lecture on Facebook, we have different lecture on Snapchat, etc. These are the where messages are being passed around to other Muslims worldwide. Likewise, we have other benefits that we derive from the use of the technology. Most of the Islamic companies have organized a website where Muslims can come in to browse and get more knowledge about their religion. Likewise, these companies have also developed different apps that aid Islam to improve. For example, we have different apps on Quran, where also have what we call the Tafsir Quran, the Bayan, with the use of the technology. We also have all our deeds combined together. Different books, different Islamic scholar books were being created with app, so that you can, Islams have now be able to be in a global format. We have some Islamic body to be in a global format. We have some Islamic body or some Islamic human who have joined together through online app. We also make it easy with the use of technology when it comes to Hajj and Umrah. When you go to Hajj and Umrah, people were, sometimes lost. But with the help of technology, you can be tracked, you can even know where all these ibadah will take place. Like in Tawaf now, you can be tracked where you are with the use of the modern technology. The last part of it, which I'll be talking about today, is how to know halal industries and ethical practice. This means that with the use of technology, you can know the right food to be eaten by the Muslim, and what makes it easier is the use of the technology. May Almighty, what makes it easier is the use of the technology. May Almighty Allah make all this easier and make us enjoy the benefit of this technology in Islam. Allahumma Ameen.
Ameen, Ameen. Well done, Ustaz. Bad side. And as a Muslimah, is very important for each and every one of us, especially women. Now addressing women. When you make use of technology, you have your children beside you all the time. It's also very important to engage them. And with that, Ustaz, I would love to ask, what are some of the Muslim apps, like you mentioned, for Quran the other time? Can you please highlight them? And do we have some for maybe kids?
Thank you very much.
Parents can as well make use of.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I love that. These are very beautiful questions. Today things have really changed. Most especially assignments by going to other very beautiful questions. Today things have really changed. Most especially assignments by going to other part of the, and sometimes there are some hub part of the, and sometimes there are some hub. There are something that just come in to distract all these children. So we have a lot of positive aspect of it. What we just need is that we have to guide them, talk to them, advise them time to time, and let them know the value of the positive aspect of the world, the technology, so that it doesn't get wrong. Like you said, we have a lot of app. All these Quranic, even reading of the Quran, memorizing of the Quran, we have them in app. We have a lot of dua that these children can go to with the app. So we also have time. We have even the Kaaba.
Okay.
The facing the Kaaba too. We have an app that guide that too. So, but like you said, these children have to be guided on how to use this app so that they don't get it wrong. May Almighty Allah, guide our this app so that they don't get it wrong. May Almighty Allah, guide our parents. And inshallah, when we get to the topic of parenting in Islam, we talk about deeply about that.
Alhamdulillah. Thank you, Ustaz. Alhamdulillah. Thank you so much for bettering our understanding on technology in Islam. If you're just joining us, this is Ramadan Connect, and Ustaz Abdul Ghani Abiola has been lecturing us on how to use the technology for a good cause in Islam. We are due for another break right now, and that is an nasheed where you will get to enjoy fantastic, inspirational Islamic songs. You might want to stick around for that. You don't want to miss out on that. We'll be right back. Stay here.
بكل الأنبياء يا من في قلبك رحمة للناس يا من ألفت قلوبا بالإسلام حبيبي يا محمد أتيت بالسلام والهدى محمد حبيبي يا محمد يا رحمة للعالمين يا محمد يا من حليت حياتنا بالإيمان يا من بجمالك علمت الإحسان يا من نورت قلوبنا بالقرآن يا حبيبي يا شفيعي يا رسولي صلاة وسلام عليك يا نبي حبيبي يا محمد أتيت بالسلام والهدى محمد حبيب صلى الله على خاتم الأنبياء محمد رحمة للعالمين محمد رحمة للعالمين حبيبي يا محمد أتيت بالسلام والهدى محمد حبيبي يا رحمة للعالمين يا محمد حبيبي يا محمد
Welcome back. I absolutely enjoyed that. Youngsters, while the music was on, something came to mind. Benefits. What's your take on playing music in Islam? Listening to music, because I hear some people say, no, it's only jinns that listen. That jinns, they come closer when you listen to music in Islam. What's your thoughts on that?
Thank you very much, Aija. That's a very interesting question. Like you see, the music we heard now from the
بالحق تعلق وبغار حراء تألق يبكي يسأل خالقه فأتاه الوحي فأشرق اقرأ يا محمد السلام عليك يا رسول الله يا رسول الله.
Okay, welcome back. This is the nutrition segment, the third segment on Ramadan Connect. Today we are talking about benefits of olive oil, its benefits uses in light of the Quran and Hadith. Now, Olive oil has been treasured for centuries due to its numerous health benefits, and it's mentioned in Islamic teachings. It is not only a staple in Mediterranean cuisine, but also holds spiritual and medicinal significance in Islam. Now, the Quran and Hadith highlights the importance of olive tree, making it a valuable blessing for mankind. Olive oil in the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions that olive tree multiple times in the Quran, emphasizing its significance as a blessed and beneficial creation. Quranic verses about the olive tree and its oil is about 3. We'll talk of Surah Al-An'am, Quran chapter 6, verse 99. Now, let's move straight to what Hadith says on olive oil. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ says, the benefits of olive oil for both consumption and external use. First, the Prophet ﷺ says, eat olive oil and anoint yourselves with it. Wow, that's a great one. Even me, I'm learning something, you know. So the Prophet ﷺ says, eat olive oil and anoint yourselves with it, for it is from a blessed tree. Also, the Hadith confirms that olive oil is beneficial for both dietary and external use. Olive oil also cures illness, all manner of illnesses. The Prophet ﷺ says, consume olive oil and use it as an ointment because it is extracted from a blessed tree. Scholars interpret this hadith to indicate that olive oil has healing properties, supporting overall health and well-being. Now, olive oil and skin health, that's another one. The Prophet ﷺ mentions that olive oil can be used for massaging the body, you know, for massaging the body and strengthening bones. This is supported by modern research, by the way, which shows that olive oil helps in reducing inflammation and improving the skin. Now, let's talk briefly about the scientific and health benefits of olive oil. Number 1, for cardiovascular health. 2, anti-inflammatory properties. 3, benefits for the skin and hair. Also, 4, digestive health, brain health and memory. It strengthens the immune system. That's the last one. Do we need to talk briefly on each because of time? But I believe you can read up on that yourself. But to highlight it, to reiterate once again, it gives, it's good for cardiovascular health, anti-inflammatory properties, benefit for skin and hair, digestive health, brain and memory, strengthens the immune system. You might want to revisit all of that on your own. Because of time, Ustaz, how important to talk about the benefits, uses of olive oil in daily life?
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Alhamdulillah. Almighty Allah, like you rightly said, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Watini wa Zaituri. Waturi Senena. Allah let us realize that using the olive oil have done a lot of goodies to our life. Right. Number 1, like you said, you use for hair. When someone have hair problems, when you rub olive oil, it solves that problem. 2, for our skin disease. When you use olive oil, it makes us look more, fresh.
So it beautifies
our body. And the other side of it is by taking it, like you say, it's anointed to human being.
I learned something new
so to have an olive oil. So it's an advice for viewers at home to have an olive oil and make use of it even during this Ramadan and after Ramadan as a blessing from Almighty Allah.
Alhamdulillah, 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 Rabbil Alameen. A viewer like you, darling viewers, just like myself, I just learned something. I used to think olive oil is overused by other religion, but now it's essential that we also know that olive oil is good for each and every one of us. Extend this to children, extend this to your husband, use it to cream your body, use it as part of your daily life. Ustaz just confirm. Thank you so much for being with us. We're about to wrap up the program, but before we go, we have another message for you from our sponsor. Stick around, we'll be right back.
يا طيبة جئتك صبا لرسول الله محبا بالروضة سكنت روحي وجوار الهادي محمد يا طيبة جئتك صبا لرسول الله محبا بالروضة سكنت روحي وجوار الهادي محمد السلام عليك يا رسول الله السلام عليك يا حبيبي يا نبي الله السلام عليك يا رسول الله السلام عليك يا حبيبي يا نبي الله يا رسول الله.
We coast home, and we're about to do that right away. Ustaz, before we go, as usual, as the tradition on the show, we need you to give us a closing prayer.
Thank you very much. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. We give thanks to Almighty Allah who has guided us from the beginning of this program to where we are today. May Almighty Allah protect us against next program.